We'll come back and do it.
Jordan's hosting.
So starting with, I'm in your shot, which is that camera, obviously.
Jordan's over there.
Oh, Jordan's hosting.
Fine.
Anyways, hello there, and welcome to another episode on the 716th Attack Legion page. Today, I'm joined by Jack, the ginger guy, Christian, the ponytail guy,
Yeah, ponytail man,
and Julian, the beard bro hat guy. And I'm Jordan, the annoying one.
Yes.
I don't know how else to describe myself.
What are we doing today, Jordan?
Today, we are reacting to Season 1, Episode 1 of The Bad Batch.
Now, who here has seen Bad Batch?
Even Rich has seen Bad Batch.
Yep.
You failed.
Just
Anyways, we're going to give us some reactions following, but before we start and we kick it off, Julian, what is your expectations?
Yeah, you're a little guinea pig.
I mean, from what I've heard, this show's pretty damn good. Obviously, like from Clone Wars Season 7, we only got a little bit of the Bad Batch, so I'm excited to see Echo again because I love him. Expectations, I have a feeling that like we're gonna get some Jedi Order 66 stuff. Obviously, I was just telling Jack this earlier, just because I was thinking about it. I hope that we get to see, like some other characters like Gunji or the kids from the Gathering episodes. I'm sure we're gonna see some pretty popular Jedi, some stuff like that. So we'll see. I don't really have any expectations because I don't really know where this kind of goes because this is pretty damn close to Order 66. So I don't.
Do you know any spoilers? At all?
I know that at some point we will see a young Kanan, but I don't know when. I don't know if that's a flashback or if he's just appears as a cameo or what.
No.
But I know that he is in the show at some point because I just happened to at one point see a picture of him with a lightsaber as a kid. So I'm sure that we'll see that eventually. I don't know when, but I'm excited.
Are we ready?
All right, let's start the show.
I think I've watched.
This came out after Season 7, right? So this is just a Disney thing. Oh,
Yeah.
General Grievous.
I've watched this episode a fair amount.
I love this episode.
Yeah, this episode is just good to sit down and watch for an hour.
Oh. That means things are bad. Things are the Bad Batch.
It's the same.
That's a cool title sequence.
Right?
Aftermath.
Separatists, push.
Yeah!
Knights thwarted an attempted kidnapping.
Obi-Wan! Oh my god, that's episode 3!
That looks
That's episode 3!
It is episode 3.
The Grievous model looks so good.
The best Grievous model we got, and it was for like 2 seconds.
Yes, and that's the only scene.
We find Republic clone troopers locked in deadly combat on the besieged world of Collar.
Oh,
I love it. Oh, the Clone Wars style. We got the voiceover. Oh, man.
Not to be a pessimist, but if the commander isn't back soon with those reinforcements.
My Padawan will be here.
Oh, shit! Well, there you go.
Caleb?
Trust me. How many are there?
5 of them.
5? We're done.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But you gotta see these clones.
Jesus. This is the coolest. This is like the Season 7 Clone Wars animation style,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
a little bit more...
this is the Bad Batch theme, I
Lively.
believe.
That's Clone Force 99.
He's just whacking him
Let's
with
get these
another one.
tanks moving.
He's a sniper, isn't he?
Yeah.
Sir? Yes, sir.
I love D. Bradley Baker and all of his voices.
He's
He,
so
he
good.
does a very good job of distinguishing these 5 characters.
Yes.
Considering he's like doing most of the voice work for the show.
Hey, stop that.
And something else.
That's Wrecker, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know that sound.
That's classic.
That's Hunter.
Yep.
Can you guess which one's Echo?
Oh, that's so cool.
It's a counterattack. Another droid battalion's approaching. The general is the one who gives the orders around here.
He's right, Captain. This is our chance. Launch the counterattack.
Hey, kid. You ready for this? We move fast.
Good. That's the only way I know.
I love him. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Are you serious? You're kidding.
Does he just call?
that
Does he just call all
Ian
of them
McDermott?
individually?
I think so.
Are you kidding me? In the first episode? She's about to get wrecked. Oh, his lightsaber looks right this time.
It does. I'm very happy with that animation.
Like young Caleb lightsaber.
Stay away from me!
He's got the same emitter.
He's scared.
Yeah, the emitter's the same. He has the same.
I forget. Why are they
Red.
different from
They're-
everybody else?
They're enhanced. Like they have
Enhanced
specific
or
mutations.
defective?
They have specific
They little bit of both.
mutations.
themselves defective, but they're
They're defective clones who happen to have desirable mutations, if I
Okay.
remember correctly.
Okay, cool.
Come on down, kid. We're here to help.
What? Why?
What are you doing? Stand down until we know what's going on. Wrong.
Fucking why? Stop it!
God, they've nailed the lighting of this animation style.
Right?
Yeah, this is great. Oh my
Ray
god,
tracing's so good.
the blue underneath him. Oh, damn, he's so cool. I did not think that the first episode was going to be Kanan's origin story.
They retconned it, actually.
A little bit.
No, very much so.
The others did. Stand back. I can help you.
You can see that he's not as confident as he is in Rebels, too.
Mm-hmm.
No!
He's so fucking cool. He's so cool. Even as a Padawan, he's still badass.
I think Clone Wars is probably like the only thing that truly, I think, quite correctly understands like the visualization of how a Jedi is supposed to move around.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
anything else has nailed it. I don't think Rebels has. I don't think like the movies have. Weirdly enough,
I love their shit.
their ship's very cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
A-Wings.
No, these are V-wings.
V-wings.
Those are not A-Wings.
These are the
eventually
Eventually-
V-wing.
They turn into
TIE
TIE
fighters. Yeah, weirdly enough. What's that?
Oh, god damn it.
I
We're
hate the
gonna
red
see
one, not the red ones.
The red ones are the worst.
General Grievous was defeated on Utapau. The Separatist leadership has collapsed. The war is over.
Just like I said.
It is just like you said.
This is one meeting I don't want to miss. First time for everything.
Is this
Love this part.
is this where Emperor Palpatine comes over a loudspeaker? That's Ian McDermott.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the speech.
It's the speech he gives in episode 3.
God and devil. So I do. Who's that? I like that they did Ian McDermott for this versus Sam Witwer, because although it would be interesting to see Sam Witwer do that speech.
But even for like the Rebels finale, they used like Ian McDermott instead.
What's the difference? The systematic termination of the Jedi is a big one for me.
Tech is anti-genocide.
Hello.
Hi.
What's that?
That's mean.
My name's Omega.
Yeah.
She is my medical assistant. One with a curious mind
she a female
that
clone?
causes her to wander.
An Imperial's been sent to evaluate the clones. Everybody's talking about it. What kind of evaluation? Hopefully not mental. Clearly, we'd never pass that.
Hello again.
I was a new recruit. Another member added to the sad batch. What the?
Now apologize to my friends.
Know your place, lab scrubber.
Oh shit!
Oops. That's it.
Food fight! Oh yeah!
Damn.
So funny.
He clocked him.
Not again. They're definitely dead.
I was like, I got one arm, bro. They're like
Yo,
a tray.
he just Captain America'd his ass.
Damn.
Jesus.
All he's gotta do is stab him with his slicer.
You shove it in a
That's what they
orifice.
wanted. That's what they wanted.
Echo, watch out!
Bonk.
Oh shit.
No. Get them off.
But my tests are not yet complete.
Echo,
Is that the same droid from
It is.
season
Easy.
6?
It is. It's the same one from the 5's arc.
Oh my god, yes!
Well, the same model anyway.
No, it's
No, it's the
literally
exact same
droid.
one.
It's the same droid. It's literally the same.
no,
Yeah.
it's- I thought
Nope.
E
Exact same.
BZ345211189.
It's
Yep, same
literally
one.
the same
Yep.
droid.
Your assigned medical droid.
Ha! Told you he's alive.
The tray didn't kill him.
Admiral Tarkin's here. He's the one evaluating the clones.
the fight was my fault. I'm going to.
Not happening. We'll handle this.
So is she a female clone? Thanks, guys. Thanks for the help, guys.
Why would we?
We're not allowed to tell
why
you
would we
nothing,
tell
man.
you?
Admiral Tarkin has requested to see more of your squad in action.
Then we are not being reprimanded.
No, you're being tested. Now go gear up.
I wouldn't trust them. Never trust the red ones. Oh, we haven't seen this since season 3 of Clone Wars.
To demonstrate your effectiveness, a combat proficiency test is in order.
He's gonna try to
Take
kill
your
me.
position. If the Galactic Empire is to be stronger than the Republic which preceded it, its soldiers must follow suit. Switch to live fire.
Admiral Tarkin,
I must protest. I don't know what his
I
voice
knew
is.
it. I knew he was gonna try to kill them.
New toys. Now we're talking.
They kind of look like Dark Troopers.
They.
I think they're
the same-
phase
They're like a
one.
precursor model kind of.
Style as the training droids that Thrawn uses in Rebels.
Oh yeah, I think that is true actually.
Let's fuck them up, man.
Oh, I hate hand signals.
How did you memorize them?
Why don't you memorize them?
I have. What we did on Felucia.
Why didn't you say that?
That's his hand signal. That's it.
One giant thumbs up.
He's so cool.
Done. Let him go.
Heck just rides him.
Oh, he's controlling it now? Sick. That is cool as hell.
Knife works.
I love the knife.
Oh shit. It was like a
He probably
It's a vibro
overuses
blade.
it,
It's like a
if
laser
we're being
knife.
honest.
It's a
but
vibroblade.
Oh my god!
Doesn't like
Yes!
wrestling moves on him. And he got shockwaved by it a bit.
Okay, alright, that's badass. Wow! I love him so much. That is cool as fuck.
That was quite an impressive display. Nala Se speaks quite highly of her 5 enhanced clones. She claims you're more capable than an army. We have tracked a group of insurgents to the Onderon sector. They must be dealt with.
I don't think they're separatists. They're probably Jedi. But okay.
I need to talk to you.
All right.
That Imperial officer, I think think he has it out for you. I don't trust him.
A mission's a mission. It's nothing to worry about.
Oh yeah, there's raptors now.
Where's Chris Pratt?
How many droids are we talking about, Tech?
I can't tell from the
I don't know
statistics.
because
Something's blocking my scan.
I don't trust this. He's sending them to hunt a Jedi, or he's sending them to die.
Tell me what you see, Tech.
I'm clocking 25 heat signatures ahead, but 0 droids.
Something's not right.
What are you waiting for? Give the order.
He just picks the old woman. The Crosshair's evil as hell.
Rebels?
Let's hear them out. Trust me.
I can't believe there would be rebels yet.
That's kind of how it works usually. There's insurgencies
But
pop
it's
up
only
quick.
been like a day.
It's been more than a day.
It's been a few days, maybe.
Yeah, Crosshair didn't go for like any of the armed soldiers. He went right for the old woman.
Why would Tarkin send us to attack our own forces?
Because we refuse to fight for an empire.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, they're on Onderon.
Makes sense now?
Yeah, makes sense.
It is wild that the most like radical insurgency group was trained by Anakin.
We're here to neutralize a group of insurgents.
So, is Lux Bonteri there? Or?
No, he's not here. He's not.
What are you gonna do? Strike us down like you did the Jedi?
We expected to find battle droids, not
Civilians?
These little kids.
It's just that old lady just standing there.
Just keep showing the old lady.
Hey,
I'm gonna
that's
add
Moana's
her to
grandmother.
the. I'll add her to the list and the thing we're doing.
Mobilize. Pack up the camp. The Clone War may have ended. The Civil War is about to begin. You can either adapt and survive, or die with the past. The decision is yours.
Omega.
Like Hunter just has long hair. Like Hunter just and a tattoo.
He looks like Rambo.
Yeah, that's it. Like he's
I think
Rambo.
that was the.
Yeah, literally. It is.
Oh, I get it.
They've confirmed it. Yeah.
Right.
We're taking the word of a child now. I would not discount Omega's insight. A state of heightened awareness is not unusual for an enhanced clone such as herself.
You waited until now to
They
mention
they
it?
reveal it early too, and they hide it. Because if you know, you're like, Echo's not an enhanced clone. You're
Yeah.
like,
I know that too, but I was just not.
but you're like, oh, maybe they just consider him because of what happened.
That's
but it's like
kinda
no,
what I was-
it's a
that's-
very nice misdirect.
Yeah.
Sweet.
She's one of us. We're not leaving her there.
Is that really how she joins them? They're just like, yeah, she's a clone, so
We're not letting that
She's an
happen.
enhanced clone.
she's an enhanced clone. One of us.
Yeah, droids are just gear.
I guess. Sure, why not?
This is going to make for a very interesting situation. Yeah, it's an ambush. Fuckers.
Throw them in the brig.
The music in the show is great.
Well, the plan wasn't a total failure.
Hey!
We found Omega.
I warned you not to come back.
Had to. We were looking for you.
Me?
How touching.
Crosshair's an asshole. So.
Dude, he's just such a jerk face.
9904, you're coming with us. Oh, no. We stay together.
He's annoying, dude. Hey, it's the baby thing. It's the-
While the chip is not as active as its standard clones, the order does appear to be working.
Can you intensify the program?
Yeah.
Then proceed.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Electric shock therapy. That's what every good empire needs.
As while these cells were retrofitted to hold normal individuals, they could not possibly account for someone like Wrecker.
You mean I can punch our way out?
If you punch the correct spot.
Jesus.
I'll never
Oh.
fit through that.
Omega. Yep.
You sure, kid?
All right.
I'm sure.
She's like the.
It's like the original Lego Star Wars.
That's
that
what
you
I was
had
about
like,
to say. This is the Anakin Episode 1 minifigure. Just crawls through all of the crawl spaces.
Oh my god.
Where's the girl?
What
You
girl?
tell us.
You just said, what girl? You're hallucinating. You're dehydrated.
What girl? Oh, okay. Well,
Red.
boom! It's the fucking red ones. Cool.
It's like the red shirts in Star Trek.
Not bad.
Very expendable, yeah.
We need to find out where they took Crosshair.
Everything's fine. Situation normal.
We're all fine here.
We're all fine here.
Yeah.
How are you?
Just do that again.
All right, boys. Suit up.
You notice that his chest plate looks like the Punisher skull?
I think, do they all have that same skull like on different places on their
Yeah,
armor?
they do.
Like-
but
Yeah,
I'm
they
talking
all
like
have
the shape,
skulls.
you know, like how in Punisher, he's
Oh,
got
you mean,
the.
I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Fuck.
Is that Crosshair?
Dope armor.
A new armor.
Oh. Black armor.
Best stand down, Sergeant. Make it easy on yourself.
Have you lost your mind?
You disobeyed orders.
The shot of him is insane. The shot of Hunter is awesome.
Yeah.
That is so good.
Yeah, they're so good at the close-ups now with the detail.
He really does have the most badass armor.
Tech, gotta move. Now.
I'm working on it.
Thunderclap.
Damn.
That's so cool. Oh, dude, twice in the same
Yeah.
spot? Jeez.
Only one way out, Hunter. Your move.
Go!
Oh, shit. Bink. Sweet.
Yeah.
Don't stand there, just move.
She is a clone.
I mean, yeah, there is a level of it that it's programmed in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice the difference between his blaster fire and the clones?
Yep, it's red.
I just now noticed that for the
Yeah.
first time.
Your first time in space?
First time anywhere.
I'm fine. It'll take more than a blaster shot to take me down. Blood, of course, for J9.
Still kind of met.
Oh, no?
Nah.
We know,
J19.
guy.
Who? Who do they know?
You have to wait
Yeah, you gotta wait and see.
next till Saturday morning at 10 a.m. or something.
8 to 12 Central.
It's like that's when cartoons used to come out.
Oh,
I like
that's
that
a
shot.
cool
That's cool.
shot. Ooh, the music is very good.
Throw her on mute.
Hold on. I'm kind of vibing to this.
This is why this isn't my playlist.
Yeah, I could
This
totally
is good
see-
running music. I don't disagree. So, after your first take on Bad Batch, what'd you think?
I thought it was great.
That's it.
I'm-
That's
I'm-
it. It was great.
No, I'm serious. I think it's great. I really, really, really like I'm glad we're back at the Clone Wars style. Kanan. That was
young
really, really
Kanan.
cool. I'm very, very, very pleased about that.
Yeah. You got your spoiler out of the way quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad though. I'm kind of glad that it wasn't something that like I was like gonna have to wait for, and then when it came up, I wasn't gonna be surprised. You know, like I thought that if they had done it in a later episode, I was like, okay, eventually he's gonna show up. But I'm glad that like with this, it was like threw you right into it, and I was like, oh shit, there he is. Like, so that was really, really cool. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the way that they are showing how the transition to the Empire just happens like essentially overnight, and that this is like it's almost immediate, and how this is really affecting everybody. Like it's really cool to see the like. I don't know. It's definitely not. It's all happening so fast, and I like the idea. Like this is a perspective we haven't seen before. Everything we've ever seen about this is all the Jedi's perspective and what happened to them and all that sort of stuff. And then we saw a little bit of what happens to the clones and rebels because of Rex and whatever. But like, this is like the day after Order 66. We're watching what happens like as
and
events.
You see how quickly like Palpatine and Tarkin go to like they were a tool and they've served their use. So now we got to figure out how to
immediately
we can't do it too much because they're still a strong fighting force and we got to keep them on brand and it's like loyal for a bit, but you know.
Immediately their reaction is, okay, well, we don't need them anymore, and they're probably not going to be very helpful to us, so we should just find a way to get rid of them and use and find a way to build our own army again. I like that. Omega being a female clone, very cool. I'm glad that they did that because we've never seen something like that before. I think the only other female trooper we've ever seen is Captain Phasma. So it's like, that's really cool.
Well, there's like Iden Versio, and there's a decent amount. Like new canons added a decent amount of like female Imperials, but in terms of like on screen, then and there's never been a female like clone trooper.
That's what I'm talking about, like literal like stormtroopers or clone troopers. Like Captain Phasma's a stormtrooper,
and it makes perfect sense they'd be able to just like switch whatever they got to switch.
Subtract
like that seems exactly. That seems much more simple than like a lot of the other genetic. Like, things they've done to clones over the years.
Yeah, it's literally, all they had to do was just change, one thing. But I do like the fact that that Crosshair is such a complicated character. Because, like, right now he's just follow the mission, I'll do what it takes. But I have a feeling that, like, eventually it's going to get to a point where he's like, I can't. They're like my best friends.
So when he first took the shot at young Kanan, did you kind of get that he was reacting to Order 66, or do you think he was just like doing whatever he wanted?
That he was doing whatever he wanted, or what do you mean by that?
Do you think he was operating under free will?
Yeah. Do you think that he was like, oh yeah, just kill the kid, why not? Or did you think that he was actually
No, I don't think he has any ill will towards them. I mean, from what we've seen and obviously what we saw in Clone Wars, like there's no real reason from what I've seen that he has ill will towards the Jedi. So I do think
that they say it in the episode itself. They basically say like it's kind of working. It's not working full capacity.
Yeah.
But, so I think the idea is that he's being like at that point
he's
just very because they're like, why are you like following orders? Because like again, none of them did it like prior to that. So it's this idea that it shifted his personality like ever so much to be more accepting.
But I think like that's the same thing like with what happens with Rex is that like Rex doesn't follow orders either, and then when they do Order 66, it takes a lot for him to have to fight that.
Yeah.
So and I just don't think like Crosshair is not as emotionally strong as Rex to fight that. He also doesn't have a bond with any Jedi.
Well, I think that's why Rex is able to like almost fight it so long because he has such a
he has a bond with
relationship
Ahsoka and Anakin that like for him it's like I'm killing my friends. For this guy, for Crosshair, he's just like I'm killing generals, but I don't have a personal
vendetta,
meaningful relationship with them, so it's harder for him to fight that. I don't know. Tarkin's badass. I mean, I it's just cool to see that like he immediately is like, all right, I'm in charge now, and he's just so evil.
So
always.
What character gave you the most surprise or
which
joy to bring?
Which cameo were you most excited for?
I mean, I think the Kanan cameo is my favorite, just because I love Kanan. But
factor out Kanan because you had already said that.
Yeah, I've already talked about how I really like Kanan. The medical droid from season 6 is really cool.
AZ.
AZ.
That's a funny one.
Or as
It's
Omega
fun.
says, easy.
Or AC3.
I don't know. Like,
Pie.
I like Saw Gerrera, but also like there's
He's
a
used
part,
a lot.
He's used.
used a lot.
He literally, I mean, at this point, Saw Gerrera is more of a staple in the fucking rebellion than Leia is. Like, that's how I feel about him. And to be honest, he, as much as I think like Saw Gerrera wants to do good, I think the writing for Saw Gerrera since Rogue One, since Clone Wars up until now, is that he is the literal embodiment of an extremist.
Well, yeah,
like
he's-
a
yeah.
hardcore extremist.
He's the most
and
radicalized. Of
in
like,
my radical extremists. And to me, those people are like some of the most annoying people in the world. I don't care what side you fight for. If you're an extremist and you're not willing to listen to reason, I can't stand it. And Saw Gerrera is overused at this point. I think it's cool that we got him, but like he was in Rogue One, then he was in Rebels, then he was in Fallen Order, and now he's in this, and I'm sure that
he's in Andor too.
And he's
in
in
Clone
Andor.
Wars.
That's right.
Yeah.
And,
Well, he's introduced in Clone
and he was
Wars.
introduced.
He's
in
in
Clone Wars.
he's in Rebels.
So I think like for him, I understand, but they're
yeah, they
sort
should
of,
have invented like one or two new characters
to
for one of the
me,
for Fallen Order.
give
It should have been a new
us
guy.
fucking Lux Bonteri, like seriously.
Lux Bonteri isn't a. All
All right,
book,
get
but,
off of Lux.
He's such a good character, and they never finished his story. Anyway,
Yeah, they kind of do. He's in
They
a book.
never will.
I mean,
No, he's in a book.
He might be in Ahsoka season 2.
That would be cool. Anyway,
Lux is like alive at least. Like
He's
I
definitely
think,
alive.
Before he is. He literally is. He's
Yeah,
alive
he's-
right before Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
Because that's what the prequel to. There's like a prequel book to Battlefront 2 that I listened to the audiobook for some
he's
reason.
not in Battlefront 2 though, is he?
No,
so
I don't
right
think
now.
so.
I don't think so.
So,
But anyway, I think it's just like we're getting to a point now where he is. Saw Gerrera was a cool cameo character for the first couple times. He's now starting to feel like a forced character, sort of what they're doing with Mon Mothma. Is like anything that has to do with the rebellion, Mon Mothma is the first character that pops up on screen, and it's like, okay, that's cool, but like, Mon Mothma is a side character, so like.
No, you're wrong.
I feel like they're trying to
Bad
trying
fan.
to force those characters on, and I just don't really care about him, I guess. But I mean, they kind of have to do this because he is the face technically. So he is the face of the Extreme Rebellion, so they kind of have to go with him. But it is cool
I think
to
it was a
see
decent
him.
choice though. I think logically it makes sense.
Well, yeah, I
Why,
mean,
like,
logically it makes sense.
It makes
He's
sense
just-
as a test. It was either one of the earlier
Well, yeah,
like,
but
groups that were established at that point.
Yeah, there is a thing about him that is just like obviously the Empire is going to try to take him out. He is like at this point probably their harshest enemy.
Well,
Aside
they have,
from
they
the
have a lot of
Jedi.
enemies, but to be fair, like it's
be
not
fair.
it's not very. They don't even do a great job of this in Bad Batch, if I'm being clear. But there's a lot in the Vader comics. Actually, I think would do the best job of explaining it. Is that the galaxy is not calm after
No.
Episode 3. Like basically the first year or two of like the Galactic Empire is them putting down like rebellions on planets that won't accept.
Yeah,
them.
and
So
so-
there's constant strife and like hunting down Jedi and rebellions and so there's
Well,
a
I
lot
mean,
of conflict
just
at the
took
beginning.
out the whole governing body of an entire government of the Separatist
Yeah.
alliance.
Again, they just
So
get crushed
it's-
down with more brutal means this time because there's not like a war. There's no
There's
droids
no law-
defending
there's
them.
no-
like nothing like that.
Rules of engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah,
Just like
totalitarian
Obi-Wan, he
regime takes
engaged
over
General
and
Grievous.
crushes you. So
what was that?
Just like Obi-Wan, he engaged General Grievous.
Oh, also, I'm sorry, but I have to say, aside from that shot of Hunter, my two favorite shots of the entire episode were in the intro where they recreated the two shots from episode.
yeah, those are very.
Those
good.
are really good
That's
shots.
just really cool because it's literally the shot from the show.
That's
from
just
the movie.
teasing you with that little bit more that they showed in the finale because they
Yeah.
did that a few times during that as well.
So predictions for the second episode.
Oh yeah, who do you think their friend is?
I don't know. I mean, Rex maybe. But I don't know how they would have contacted Rex at this point, or would have known that Rex rebelled.
Yeah.
So I would love to say it's Rex, but I just don't think so. Unless he's been in contact with Kanan, and Kanan is like a character in this. I doubt it, but it would be interesting. then again, it's Dave Filoni, and he's going to throw something at it. I said it would be like fucking Hondo or something. But I don't know, because I don't know enough about those characters other than obviously what we got in Clone Wars. So I don't know who their friends. I mean, who did they fight with in Clone Wars? Which Jedi did they fight? Did they fight with Anakin?
We only
right?
get them the one arc in Clone Wars, and they don't interact with too many characters.
Right, and
they mentioned Obi-Wan.
They do know Obi-Wan, but I doubt. But again, here's the other thing: is like Obi-Wan's definitely in hiding at this point.
What's the one?
He might have just fought,
or he might have just fought on Utapau. So
or Anakin.
Or he may have just. But again, he's still in hiding. Like he immediately goes into hiding after fighting Anakin. So
that's how one finds out about him.
I doubt that it's. It would be interesting if it's a Jedi, but it wouldn't be any of the famous Jedi. It would have to be a Jedi that like is significantly less known. Darth Maul. No, I don't.
Little did you know.
I really don't know.
That's what their armor was inspired by.
I'm either there's two options, and I'm not going to give any names because I don't know, but it's either a clone or a Jedi. Like those are the only two options I see making sense.
Would
and
you
if it's neither,
classify
I'm shocked.
Ahsoka as a Jedi at this point?
They don't know Ahsoka though.
They don't know her. They never interacted with her. They know Anakin, but they don't know her.
How do you know?
Because I watched Clone Wars.
Yeah. Anakin had never met them before.
I'm just being an ass to be an ass.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's Ahsoka. I don't know. It might be a Rebels character, but I don't know how they would fit that in.
Right. Let's move on to one or two other questions.
Yeah.
Which character actually like stands out the most to you thus far of like the new characters? Not any cameo character, not Tarkin. Like of the Bad Batch or like Omega.
My favorite of the Bad Batch at this moment is Tech. I just think he's the coolest one.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I like him. Because he's like, my favorite thing about him is that every time Wrecker says something, he's just like, oh, fuck. Like, every time. I don't know. He's just a good, I don't know. He's a good counterpart. Because I feel like Wrecker is the type of character where they, like, overplay the comedy with him.
To be fair, it gets better.
It does.
This one episode they lay it on thick, and then it gets better almost immediately.
And it feels like they laid it on thick in this episode. And Echo is Tech is a very, very good counter to that by literally just being done with him.
Yeah,
Like,
to alleviate your
that comes out of
worries
his
though.
mouth, he's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, to alleviate your worries though, he gets much more balanced,
cool.
like almost immediately actually.
But I think my favorite of the new characters, the most interesting one that I'd like to know more about is Omega. Like I think
I was gonna say, do you like enjoy Omega? She doesn't annoy you
She's
or
a
anything?
she's a very split character in the Star Wars fan base.
She doesn't annoy me yet. I mean, but they haven't really done anything with her other than she basically just wants to be friends with them and then was like, I want to get off this planet because I'm different and I want to go with you.
Like for instance, I don't think, and this is what my thing's always been, because I think Ezra is like, I know a lot of people don't like Ezra either, but I think Ezra for the most part has come around for most fans.
But then again,
I don't think Ezra's first two episodes, like the premiere of the pilot of Rebels, I'm pretty sure Omega is less annoying in this than Ezra is in those two episodes.
Well, I very much put them on the same
That's
level.
That's how I feel the same way. But we know this. We know. Every time Dave Filoni introduces one of the most annoying characters in Star Wars, they turn out to be one of the best characters in Star Wars. We learned this with Ahsoka, Ezra, so I'm sure that she's going to be something like that. No, she doesn't annoy me. I'm most interested to know more about her because she's such a unique character. I mean, we've never seen a female clone before. She's a kid. And, you know, I don't know. I think it'd be cool. So, yeah, she's the most interesting. I think... To me, Hunter's the most basic. He's like a regular clone to me, except dressed like Rambo.
Like, he's got like they
like
hinted
he's cool
about
and
it,
I'm sure he's enhanced in battle, but like to me he's the most basic of all of them, which tends to be the thing when they do like squads. The most basic of all of them normally ends up being the leader. So and then all the other side characters tend to be better written or have better qualities. So I mean I like the character, but he seems the most basic or like a regular clone to me. And then obviously, I mean, we love Echo. Everybody loves Echo.
Yeah.
So
I wish that they would just give him a robotic hand. Like, I hate that he's
Why?
got. I hate that he
I
has.
like
It's
his
helpful
Sonic
though. They
screwdriver
use it all
hand.
the time. And you can just think with it, right? Isn't that how it works? Like he
I
just
like his
literally thinks
screwdriver
and
hand.
that
I
shit
think it's
works.
Okay, but like,
Like,
can't they give him a
he's
hand
like
that like,
R2, but a-
can't,
but a
like can't they
dude.
give him a hand like K2 or like one pops out of the wrist?
Or like
A
Go
gun.
Gadget.
A gun.
A gun.
Yeah,
put
he's
a
gonna be
gun
like
in
an
there.
arm.
Put a knife.
Inspector
A
Gadget.
knife arm.
Go
It's like-
go go gadget.
Oh,
knife
also
arm.
the knives are awesome. The fact that they all have
He
their
used it
little
way too much.
knife things, I think they're
It's like,
so cool.
He should have a gun in one hand and a knife in the other. I hate that he just has one knife and it's like
But like I've never
It's
seen.
like, he's like,
something
you're not a
like that.
Jedi. It's like,
Like seeing clones in hand-to-hand combat is not something that happens very often. Seeing
no, there's that one boxing one in the background shot.
Oh, okay. How about
Right.
all of Obi-Wan's
So dumb.
all of Obi-Wan's clone troopers are like, I'm gonna go run up and fight this thing. Like there are so many behind. Like
Yeah, there are
far away
five.
shots
There are
of
five
them
or
just,
six
like,
shots.
punching
Yeah,
people.
yeah. There's
Right,
one on
but-
Utapau, it's right behind like the little lizard thing. It's
Right,
The
called
one
right,
in,
right.
Yeah.
There's one in Clone Wars where he
There's a
literally
bunch of
just,
Clone
like,
Wars.
runs up and punches it, and he's like, ah.
No, but I mean, like in serious hand-to-hand combat where they win, because most of the time they die. So like seeing that is different because a lot of times it's just guns.
I remember when they tried to pile on like General
Shooting
Grievous, and they were like,
All right, give me two more questions. I want to answer two more questions.
Jack?
for you guys.
You got any questions for him?
My only question was what was your favorite cameo?
Christian?
I don't know. I think are we done? I think.
But I love this.
Yeah.
I like this. I love the Clone Wars style. I'm glad that we got the intro like Clone Wars. I'm very happy to be back in this time period. And this is also a little bit of a time period that we don't really focus on. I mean, we jump straight from Return to Rebels. So
Yeah, this is very much a cross between Rebels and
or not
Clone
Return,
Wars.
Revenge of the Sith.
It's a good bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
No, both stylistically, because obviously it's the Clone Wars style again, which they at this point they've just made like
perfected.
yeah, which they've just perfected, and they've made it just like there's a reason why this is like in this animation style, and then also Tales of the Jedi is because I think this is just like the new like Lucasfilm like standard animation style, unless they're doing something like Visions.
Yeah.
Like, but I think any like future cartoon we won't have
Which
to deal.
I also
We won't have to
haven't
deal with
seen
like the
that.
Rebels switch. We
be
won't have to
something.
deal to like
Did you see Vision?
the awful Resistance switch with that horrible art style that makes it almost unwatchable. Like.
That was just
And I try not to, like-
unwatchable. No, it was unwatchable.
Yeah, I didn't even try because I'm like, look at that. It's like overset. It's just bright.
what?
Like it's just the brightest art style.
Yeah, whatever.
It's a legend show now.
Anyway,
All of that in my mind is legends.
anyway,
Christian, did you have a
yeah,
question?
question
of
of
the
the
day?
day.
Question of the day.
like this is might be. I don't even know. We'll go for it. Which Bad Batch member's armor do you like the best? Do you think is the coolest?
We should put our answers here because I want to answer this question.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Start it.
I think Echoes is the coolest,
Mhm.
but
I second that.
Echoes is the coolest, and then Tech is a close second because I
I-
like his goggles.
I like Wreckers the best.
What do you think, Jordan?
Crosshair.
Post or pre?
Post.
Who's
Oh, the
Prey?
black armor's cool.
Pre.
Like from the clone, like
from the clone variant.
Yeah, the clone variant.
I'm gonna go with Hunter. I like the whole half skull thing.
Yeah.
I like that's.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I think like I like Echo's like helmet is the coolest.
Yeah.
Like with the weird visor thing he has and like the bits off it. Like I think that it just has the most unique, striking design to me.
It's
Yeah.
cool, but like I don't look. I guess I.
And he has the darkest armor as well, which is like what I like. Well, also I'm biased. My dog's name is Echo.
but also like I
When
think
you look at him in comparison to the rest of them, like I'm staring at the Funko Pop box right now.
Yeah.
You look at him and you say, okay, who's who, right?
Mhm.
I love how the face is different, by the way.
Yeah.
You got him and Wrecker are just polar opposites.
I now
Yeah.
need to get the Lego Bad Batch shuttle before it
so good.
completely gets retired.
What's the ship called again? Have they said it?
I can't remember. It's something with an
blanking.
R, I think.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah,
can I
question of the day is whose Bad Batch armor do you think is the best? Go ahead, Jack.
I know a lot of you are returning to rewatch this with us, but there will be people that probably, especially with Julian. So please, if you're gonna leave a comment, don't put any spoilers in there because we don't want to spoil anything for Julian.
Oh yes, please, 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 no spoilers in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'll do is I will avoid the comments
Yeah, you
for
should
this
probably avoid it for this
anyway.
one.
But please, guys, I see this stuff all the time. Please, no spoilers. It just ruins the experience for everybody. So we want to enjoy this just as much as everybody did the first time. So please, no spoilers. And now that we're talking about it, because now that I thought about it, we should also do reaction to Visions, because I've never seen Visions as well.
I actually
really
I
want
don't
to do
think
that.
I've
And I
seen
really do
some
like
of the
anime
Vision
style
stuff.
too.
I haven't seen season 2 at all.
I like season 2 a lot better than season 1.
But
Okay,
anyway,
I'm
we'll
actually
get there.
I'm down for that.
Thank you all so much for watching. I'm looking at the wrong camera. Thank you all so much for watching.
I didn't think about that.
If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. You can follow us on TikTok. You can follow us on Twitch. You can subscribe here, or you can follow us or listen to our podcast at BICBP Radio. Thank you to Moranto Media for letting us use the space.
All of our links will be below.
All the links are below.
Please go vote on Jordan's tattoo.
Oh, yes. Vote on Jordan's tattoo. You have until the day of.
We need 100 votes minimum, though,
100 votes minimum.
or I'm not scheduling the appointment.
And we have a ton of cool stuff coming up, a ton of videos we've been filming, lots of things we're going to be working on, and we cannot wait to share those with you. Also, you guys got one of our TikToks to a million views.
Oh
so
my
thank
God,
you guys
yes!
so much.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time for reaction to episodes 2 and 3 of Bad Batch.
Suggest any ideas if you have them for us as well.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
please. We want feedback so we know what kind of content that you might want to see. And may the Force be with you.
Bye.